In this video, we are going to add the very last final touch to our image and remap color of shadows in the photograph. So at this point, after we have finished color corrections, the whole image is in this range of yellowish, reddish shades, and to even out the colors, to introduce a little bit more space to this image, I'm going to map the color of the shadows to colder shade, to actually bluish shade. Just follow me along and I'm going to show you a bit more advanced technique, but you won't have any problems while performing it. Okay, let's get back the layers. I'm just hitting Function F7. In order to remap the shadows, first we are going to add new layer, new fill layer, exactly the same as this color fill layer here. So having selected the top layer in our layer stack, let's just move over to the Photoshop menu bar. Let's select layer, new fill layer, solid color. Let's confirm, and here let's just insert the value 7896 AF. Let's confirm. Okay, that way, after creating the layer of flat color, all we need to do is to select the mask that was created automatically by Photoshop. Having the mask selected, let's move over again to the Photoshop menu bar. Now let's select image. Let's move down and select apply image. Now here in the source, we need to have the original file selected, so that name is correct. Next, in the layer field, we should have selected background, so the background is correct. Channel RGB, blending mode normal, and opacity 100. Just make sure that your settings are exactly the same. Next, let's confirm, hitting OK. At this point, I just want to show you how the mask looks like. You can see in this little thumbnail, however, by pressing and holding Alt and next clicking on the thumbnail, we can see the mask. If I do this by clicking on this mask, we can see the mask enlarged and very precisely the shape that we have painted before. The same with this. This applies to any mask. So by pressing and holding Alt and next clicking on the mask, we can see exactly how the mask looks like. So this mask looks very interesting. You can see that this mask was created based on luminosity on the image. The mask is extremely precise, and we are going to use the mask to remap color of our shadows. So let's again press and hold Alt, click on the mask. So we are back to our image. As the next step, we have to invert the mask, exactly the same as we were working previously. So having the mask selected, I'm simply hitting Command I, and that way you can see that the blue color was applied in these areas of the mask that were white. Let's again hold and press Alt and now click on the mask. After inverting the mask, you can see that in these areas where we have black color, the blue color was not applied to the image. The brighter the mask is, the stronger this blue color will affect our final photograph. So let's again press and hold Alt, click on the mask. And now let's just change the blend mode of this layer. You can experiment at this point. For me, overlay worked best, so I'm just going to hit overlay since the effect with the normal blend mode was way too strong. However, if you would like to experiment, you can check other blend modes. I have selected overlay. The opacity actually 100% works quite well. You can go down maybe to 95. However, the whole idea was to add cool shade, bluish tone to shadows. I just want to show you what's the final result by switching off the final top layer. So after switching off the layer, you can see that the shadows have very warm tone. They are on a purple, red, brown side. And after applying the last layer, after creating this adjustment, we have this nice range of colors starting on the bright side with the sun with these warm tones and going through the whole range, ending up with the bluish shadows. So this is the very last step that we have applied in this video. Let's now group all the layers that we have created, and let's hit Command G to group them. And now by switching off the whole folder, we can get back to our original image. So as you remember, this is our starting point, and in this folder we have all the adjustment layers that we have created. So you can see by opening the folder, you can go step by step and see all the adjustments that we have performed. First, we have applied the S-shaped curve to add contrast to the photograph. Next, we emulated the effect of rising sun. Next, we were working further on color corrections. Next, we have focused on model's body, and we have added another adjustment layer, curves, to work on definition on model's arm and face. Next, we sharpened the image, worked with levels, and as the very last step in this video, we have remapped colors of shadows. The opacity of this layer can be further decreased if you feel that it's too much. However, I like this really spacious feel that this last adjustment brought to the image. Okay, so that way we have finished processing the second image. I hope you enjoyed the process. I hope you learned new techniques, and I hope you are curious and you are going to process the third image as well. So see you in the next video.